What we're going to show you now is a new concept potting bench. This is totally brand new and not been done before. What you get the box full of the timber top, the instructions to put it together. It's so simple, but it just slots together. There's no bolts or anything, so I'm going to give you a demonstration now on just how simple it is to put together. We've got two legs here, and these have the anti-slip feet on, so they don't slip on the concrete. So we're going to this just slots together with the U-piece section. And being a U-piece, it can only go that way, it can't go that way. So we put that to this position, and we get these two bracing bars, and these have anti-slip pads on, so the tube doesn't slide on the side rail. So you can see now why we've put the side rail in. This is bringing it back to making it so simple to have a potting bench, and it's a decent sized potting bench is this, and it's strong. You know, it won't give way. Put those straight. So what we have now, we have the timber. This isn't assembled. You normally have to knock it together, but the boards just fit on. And you don't get this with a lot of the potting benches. You know, you get the frame, but you don't actually get the timber. So you've got 6 nice boards, nice quality timber, and that makes the top of the potting bench. And what you have with this, you have a backboard which is hinged when it's properly made up, and you have these nice battens which batten on underneath side to make it a solid top. So in a couple of minutes you've got a potting bench which I can sit on. I'm not going to do, but I can sit on it and it won't break. 4 foot long, 2 foot wide, and you can actually put it in your greenhouse and you can have a crop growing underneath it, and 2 minutes later you can pick it up, which I'm going to show you now. And in the box you have this straight bar. So what we've done, we've put these brackets on. These are special brackets, they're all in the kit, and they are screwed onto the door framework. So what you do, you just slip this bar through the bracket and back through this side, and you've got a position for your potting bench. So we'll 2 minutes and you've got your potting bench in the other position. So simple, so fast. You can take it out and you can move it to so many other places, which we're going to show you. It's a universal, handy, decent sized, strong potting bench, something you don't get lots of times when you're buying a potting bench. What we're doing here, we're showing you the adapter which allows us to put our new concept potting bench onto anybody's polytunnel. So what it is, it's basically a U-bolt with a clamp on, and it clamps around the hoop, and it allows you to put this bar in, which it slides through there and onto this other half section of the hoop to make the support bracket, so the support bar for the polytunnel bench. Normally that would be our side rail, but this is replacing the side rail. And in seconds or minutes you've got another firm potting bench, but this is designed to fit into anybody's polytunnel. What we're doing now, we're showing you the potting bench in a totally different area. This is up on the patio near the garden shed, and it's all assembled is the top here. The back's hinged so it'll fold down. You can lift it off all in one section. It has been used as this, but this is the back, so it's all on strong battens. Dead simple. You just put it to one side The frame is exactly the same with the brackets fastened onto the garden fence, onto the garden shed, and it just drops together. So simple. You can have it in another position in about another 5 minutes, but an extra table, if you're having that picnic or barbecue, you can put the barbecue on and the wine, etc., and go really posh. What we've done here, we've brought the potting bench into a traditional aluminium and glass greenhouse, or it could be wood or whatever, and fixed our brackets on with the crop-headed bolts. They just slide in and twist, and you've got a firm holding of the bracket for your potting bench. So a couple of the brackets and the bar, which you've seen us slide through before, slide it in and connect it to the potting bench. So now we've just put the board on, which has been assembled and moved around from pillar to post, and you've got your potting bench, and you can have the propagator and tons of seed trays. You know, you hold so many seed trays on this thing, probably about 20-30 seed trays, quite big. What we've done again, we brought this potting bench into a different location. I've actually screwed the brackets onto the back of the garage wall, a couple of them, and pushed in the support bar, and then it's just the same procedure. Hook this onto the back of the support bar and onto the support legs, and you've got a really strong frame. What we've done in this instance, we've actually assembled the potting bench top, but I've made it into two halves, so it's a little bit easier to store and a little bit easier to handle. So the back half goes on like that. Put it in the right position, and you've now got your potting bench. Dead simple, dead strong. What we're doing now, we're showing you how easy it is to store your dahlias. Normally I get played holy hell with the missus for having them all over the garage floor, but what I've done, I've put them into the barrow, and there's quite a lot of dahlias here, and I find it the easiest way is to put it underneath the potting bench, well out of sight and nice and warm when I've covered it with a bit of fleece, and they'll store there all winter, saving a lot of space. Now what we're going to do now for the final act, we're going to tidy my garage floor up so I can actually see it. So it's surprising what it'll hold on the top of the potting bench. We've got the spray gun, reel, and now I've got a clear garage floor. I believe it is the perfect product for all the people that's interested in gardening and potting, growing plants, propagating. You have it all in one box. It's compact, it's strong, the perfect answer.